Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you a really sweet 2001 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. What a great looking car, and it has surprises galore in store for you. First off, it's only got 34,101 actual miles on it. So if you could imagine a 23-year-old car, only 34,000 miles, so hardly used. It's got a lot of original stuff on it, but it's got a lot of modifications, and all of them seem to be lurking under that hood, or at least most of them. Starting off, we've got navy blue metallic paint all over the body. Paint looks original to us. It is high driver quality. There are little imperfections, like that little chip right there. From road use, it's been driven, but the paint still in real high driver quality. The car presents exceptionally well. See that front black grille with the red bow tie, still looking awesome. Headlight lenses crystal clear, tail lights are too. Look at how nice those look. Got some recessed fog lamps down underneath. Nice, cool little extra. As we come around the side of the car, you'll see it does have one modification that stands out right away. Those great looking wheel tire combos on there. Those are indeed Corvette Z06 rims. And you can see that they're wrapped in Continental tires, extreme contact, sport tires. Back behind there, you can see those drilled and slotted rotors. Some really nice racing brakes put on there. It's four-wheel disc brake car. Front rotors are drilled and slotted. Rears are just standard. Looking down the side, you can see that we've got the optional body side molding. Some Z28 badging on the fender. Looks nice and discreet. You can hardly see it dressed in black against that dark blue paint. Color keyed side mirrors, both sides. Color keyed door handles. And you can see this black halo band that goes up over the car. And yes, it is a T-top car. They've got sunshades underneath of them. They are locking T-tops. And there is a place to store them back in the hatchback. You can see that long back glass there, which does have a rear defogger. And an integrated rear spoiler into that whole tail assembly of the car. Just a great look overall. If you're into these 01 Camaros, you are gonna dig this Z28. Painted rear bumper, so very, very blue car. You can see peeking out down here, down low, SLP exhaust tips, and it is a full SLP exhaust with a set of Cook's headers too. All the sound coming out of it's just amazing. You can see indented Camaro there, lettering across the back, another Z28 badge with a red bow tie. Look at those taillights. I mentioned them before, but boy, they look just spectacular. Like brand new. They definitely look like the taillights of a 31,000 mile car. I'm going to use the fob here to unlock the back. Struts work just fine. Tailgate's a one-hander, goes right up. You can see here we've got like kind of a little cargo cover so people can't see what's hidden underneath. 6x9 speakers, rear seat folds down. Got some luggage straps. Under here we've got a set of nice carpeted floor mats. A couple of empty boxes. And down here is where the T-tops get stored. So if you take your T-tops off, you can bring them along with you. You don't have to leave them in your garage at home, just in case it decides to rain on you. And you can see the interior courtesy light does work. There is an integrated third brake light here on that cool rear spoiler. Passenger side of the car looks just as nice as the driver's. Again, high quality, what we believe to be factory paint still all over this car. Again, little tiny imperfections here and there, but I mean, it presents like a 30,000 mile car. And so far, pretty stock looking, except for those wheels and tires that are on it. From the outside, looks like just a regular 01 Z28. Now that we're back up front, I'm gonna get that hood popped open and show you how it's a little different than stock. We are back under the hood of the 2001 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 and checking out this really cool engine bay. You can see it is no longer a stock engine bay at all. What we've got here is a 7.5 liter LS1 V8. Got a Corvette intake and throttle body. You can see that right there. It's got an SLP intake up front. Got a Mighty Mouse catch can. And you can't miss that. It is set up for nitrous. Yes, indeed. There's a big nitrous canister in the back seat of the car. And it is set up to take to the track. Now, there are no receipts, neither for parts nor for work done to the car. The previous owner is not the one who had all this done. He put on the nitrous, but all the other things were done before. And we do not have any receipts for him. So we're taking people's word for it, but trust me, this car is super rowdy and fast. We don't disbelieve what they've told us. The cam, the crank, the pistons, the rods, all new and top of the line products. You'll find all the information about those in our written description and our listing. We go into great detail about exactly what was put in the innards. Again, we can't check it, we can't verify it, we're just passing on the information we were given. There's a set of Cook's headers on there running back to that SLP exhaust. It sounds just killer. This big V8's married up to a built racing transmission, automatic with a 2700 stall, 3 transmission coolers, puts the power down to the rear end through a Dana 60 with 373 gears and strange spools. It will rip the tires and then some. We have a track receipt for this car. After the nitrous was added, it was given 4 passes at a track. Best run, 10.8. Yes, indeed. And we've got the slip to prove it. So an under 11 second 01 Camaro Z28. You are going to freak people out when you take this to the track and blow their doors off with it. Very, very cool. And just wait till you hear it fire up. It is a beast. Checking out the interior. It looks nice and stock for almost the most part. There's a couple little things we'll talk about. Door cards are definitely stock. You can see that the fabric used here, both the one with the design and the flat fabric, mirror what's on the seats. And lots of power options. Being a Z28, this car is pretty well loaded out. Power locks, power mirrors, power windows. Again, we've got those locking T-tops up top. Seats look phenomenal. I mean, they scream actual 30,000 miles. Check them out. No wear, no rips, no stains, none of that. Back seat, again, fold down back, bucket bottoms, and there's that nitrous canister set up right on the transmission tunnel. Let's hop on in, take a further look. Super comfortable interior. Smells clean in here. Really, really nice. Fresh, great looking. Over here on the passenger seat, we've got the original Windows sticker. Here's a copy of that. 10.8. That's a heck of a fast run, man. That'd be so much fun. Also in here, there's a dyno sheet. It doesn't have any date or anything on it. And there's an original owner's manual right there. So some nice little extra goodies. Unfortunately, there's no receipts for all those mods. But it sure looks like everything was done professionally. Dash is crack-free, warp-free, looks great. Driver's treated to this sweet steering wheel, leather-wrapped, airbag with it. It does have stereo controls on the steering wheel, but the stereo has been replaced from a factory unit to now it is a retro sound, AM, FM stereo. and the controllers on the steering wheel no longer operate it. Looking ahead, the steering wheel is on a tilt column. You can see over here we've got cruise and intermittent wipers. The intermittent wipers work. We have not tried the cruise control. It may be deactivated because of the things that have been done to the car. We don't know. We don't generally check cruise control on cars. You can see the wheel frames this really nice factory stock gauge cluster here. 155 mile an hour speedometer. Oh, I bet you could probably do that and maybe a little bit more in this ride. I would have no doubt. Gauges do work just as they should. You see over here, we've got an Aeroforce OBD2 reader, and those buttons that you can push on either side there give you a wealth of information. Everything from horsepower, gas mileage, RPMs, air fuel ratio, map sensor, MAF sensor, like all that stuff. Anything an OBD2 scanner is going to give you, this will give you those same diagnostics. Really cool addition to the car, and as it's set up with all these high performance parts on it and ready to take out to the drag strip, it definitely needs to have this. It's a super convenient thing that they've done here. Really nice. Again, we've got the stereo, which I'll play for you once we get the car fired up. Climate controls, real simple and easy, just stock stuff. Air conditioning blows ice cold. The fan is strong as all get out. It'll blow your hair back. Let's see, I've got a little electrical port down there, electrical port, little cubby hole for change, an ashtray, leather wrapped shift knob, leather wrapped e-brake lever, little cup holder, and your ubiquitous armrest glove box combo. Passenger gets an airbag too, so dual front airbags. And in the glove box, which does light up, and we haven't played with this to see if it works, it is a USA spec interface, iPod to GM. That is a stereo thing, so you can hook your iPod up. That's what we're assuming it is. I've never actually had one of those in a car, but I looked it up. That seems to be what she's for. Carpeting looks great. Looks factory, gray, stain-free. And again, we've got those carpeted factory-style floor mats back in the hatchback that go in here. We just like to show people the carpet so they can see the quality of it not being covered up. Nice, tight felt headliner. And again, sunscreens on the T-tops. And I'll show you, they are locking T-tops. There's the locks for them. Again, back seat, just as nice as the front. It's hardly used. And there's our big nitrous can. You see there's some speakers back here. So we've got speakers on the front doors, speakers on the rear side panels, and speakers back in the hatchback. The stereo does sound great. Now, we're going to make a little noise and fire this baby up. And it is loud, so be ready. Oh yeah. Now some of these lights will go off, some of them will not. The ABS in-off light comes on. ASR light comes on, brake light comes on. Those things are all related to the tune of the car. They made the brake system inoperable for the anti-lock for obvious reasons. Same thing with the ASR. That's a traction control kind of device. The check gauges light will go off in a minute. It's on, I think, because we're low in gas. The oil change light goes off in just a second as well. See all the gauges hopped right too for a nice cold start. And there's that actual mileage at 34,101. You can see we are exceptionally low on gas. Stereo system.
This afternoon starting at 1.
Sounds good, works easy. Oh, gotta hold it in to make it go off. There we go. Goodbye. Here's that little Aeroforce sensor. I mean, it gives you all the goodies. There's your RPMs, there's your coolant. Just to give you an example as we go through here. Transmission temp, RPMs. I mean, it's crazy what this thing will do. Oh, listen to her roar. Let's flip on the AC. Now imagine mention this. This car still has AC with all his other mods. Blows nice and ice cold. Again, super strong fan on the AC. Rear defogger switch right down here. As you can see, engine lights are still on there for the ABS, for the ASR, for the brake, and the check gauges, and that's to tell you that you're running out of gas. Oh, listen to that snap, crackle, pop. Let's go out and give a listen to those tailpipes. There's that rowdy LS1. This is one mean 01 Camaro Z28. It is a rock and roll machine. If you got any questions about this ride, give us a call here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus. Our number is 614-276-7355. We got companies that specialize in classic car financing we can hook you up with. And we got transporters we can get you quotes from that'll ship it anywhere in the U.S. Our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. Again, here at Cruisin Classics, we got an 01 Chevy Camaro Z28, all hopped up and ready to go to the track. Just ran a 10.8. It's got nitrous on it, all kinds of really cool mods on an actual mileage 31,000 mile car. Give us a call, 614-276-7355. Use the link below to go to our website and check out all the photographs and the description of all the engine mods. You're not going to want to miss that. We appreciate you joining us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Ding that bell. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else